Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
You in cold marble. Corvo Atano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison to tell his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. Think I had to take your orders? Corvo Atano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew. Oh! So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say these.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Your horse is called on dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. The man's moving up in the world. He's old blood. One of the good families.
I helped Emily get a frog unstuck from this old clock when she was 11. I swear I'll find a way to fix this. To bring her back. Maybe I should just spin it. Pick a place to lick my wounds. I've got to regroup. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Zirconos.
Isn't it laundry day yet?
So, if I have to, I still got to. That if I eat it, asked for new boots, and what did I get? A sock. One useless sock.
The Hound Pit's pub. Today starts another chapter. But will it get as bad as those times?
Something's gotta give. One night at the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in shakers. Gotta keep my mind on my duties. What about that kiss? Oh, that kiss. Kinda dry. I could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them two-penny drinks.
Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. Delilah took away the mark of the outsider. No more sorcery.
I can't believe Ramsey's a traitor. Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. She's imprisoned for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
That's Corvo Atano! Damn you!
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Need my ring to open the safe room. Ramsey has it.
Man, why can't I wear my regular clothes?
Disloyal dogs.
Throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley, did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
The burner might still be around.
Hey, who is...
Early retirement, Captain. Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily. Anton Sokolov made this lock. Emily would fall asleep in here after the plague. I suspect the Crown Killer is connected to Delilah's coup. Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask? The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. Gotta get out of Dunwall. I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help. Delilah turned Emily to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again.
Someone there?
Traitorous dog. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Attano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find him. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Attano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state. One night at the Bullet House, one night. Now I'm covered in chancres. Everyone's gotta die. Whatever. Please, not to me. Hey, what happened here? You aren't going anywhere! No! Damn it! No!
Attention Dunwall citizens. Today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, Corvo Attano is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring the Royal Protector will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
I'll search with you.
What was it? Wait, I'll have a look over there.
I'll help you look around.
I'll check around here.
Look everywhere!
Nothing.
Damn, be on your guard, all right, boys?
Found anything yet?
No luck! Did you hear someone over there? I'll just
He's wounded! Let's finish him! Oh, damn it! Ah!
You're not fit for that.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah. First...
No! Damn it!
Someone there. Citizen. Caldwin.
will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Atano!
I'll check around here.
Holy shit!
I know you're here somewhere.
Wait, where is he?
Found anything yet?
Hello? Anybody? Don't maybe search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself! Show yourself and state your name.
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
Take it!
So it's a coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Atano couldn't stop it.
Shh, we shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
100 times I thought about leaving this place.
This place has changed a lot over the years, and not for the better. No need to point that at my face, stranger. I can't do anything for you. You'd better run. We're playing dice tonight. You in?
Hey! Careful! Hey! 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 Hey!
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help. Watch yourself. I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
You bet.
Hey! Hey!
block by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't pay through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
2 more months, she says. Then she'll leave him. I can. I think something moved. Pretty sure I saw something.
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight? I'm exhausted, and it's just been one gala after another. Some kind of trouble in this part of town? Honestly, what? Elaine heard fighting between some of the guards earlier. This is bad.
Just minding my own business, trying to get by. Something's happened, they say. Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for them. It ain't never safe for the likes of me.
I'd pay my taxes and all the fees. I'd pay bribes, too, if it meant the roads weren't blocked off.
I doubt I can help you. Whatever you want.
Hey!
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
I won't lie. That silver pipe he was smoking the other night, it made
You're
him
dirty, like a vagabond or a tradesman, but your clothing is nicely tailored. Every day things are a little bit worse here, even for the upper class.
You seem a bit travel-worn, dear. Maybe a good bath is in order.
It's been hard getting any business done here in Dunwall. But that's all about to change.
Leave it to the Hatter gang to try to profit from the chaos of this coup.
Can't make it easier for them. That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband, just like they've got down in Serconis. People are getting rich in Colero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
Let's show this one some of the new Dunwall visitor to Hatter territory.
I'll be damned.
That's Corvo Atano!
So, there's some kind of Lord Atano, you want to hear what I've got to say. Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
We'll leave soon, but not just yet.
We should get out of here while we can, during the confusion. You ready yet?
Let's set out for Karnaca. Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow. I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. I gave you my mark for a reason. I wanted to know what happens when you take an honorable man's life away. When you push his face down in the mud. What will he do, given the chance? And what a sight it was. You gave yourself over to blood and terror. Gave it everything you had. Then you spent 15 years making sure it wouldn't happen again. But now it has. And this time, you know where it leads. Will you do it all again? Where is that good man now?
I never asked for your help, and I don't need it now.
Another surprise. So be it.
Never thought I'd be here again. There you are, my love.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Just when you think you've got it all figured out, just as you're starting to relax, you look up and there are wolves at the gate. Wolves with red muzzles. Hungry for your insides. Everything has turned to shit. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18. Boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing, 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor. And I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. In the 36 years since, I've buried countless enemies. Most deserved what they got, but I wonder if that even matters. I've stopped dozens of assassins, but the one who got through eats at my dreams. Who'd have thought I'd come home to Karnaca, the most wanted man in the Empire, following the trail of a monstrous killer? Who'd have thought I'd be on the run again, ready to wade through another river of blood?
be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? Metal and shadows we'd...
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwalt.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside.
We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
The jewel of the South, they say. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks. You'll be okay on the docks, stranger. But watch out past the wall of light.
So which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Morgan.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
Just don't forget about me.
Fewer ships coming into the city.
That's Addermire in the distance.
All this political squabbling. It's good for
Loading
profit.
crates sure beats smoke-flashing houses to kill off the blood flies.
Blood flies.
I'm never doing that.
Sure it's safe.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can he be sure there aren't any of those filthy criminals don't stay?
I just boil everything. Simple as that.
I repair broken mining equipment, so unless you need a second-hand pickaxe, I can't help you. It wasn't always like this here, I can tell you that. Damn it!
As bad as things are here, I love the
That
light
was
in the
lunch, then I'm a
evenings,
filthy
down near the
blood
water.
fly. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Hello there. You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaca, then. I've been out of ice for 2 weeks now. Customers don't care much for warm lemonade.
I told her, if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it.
Sure.
Not this time.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following
Flies are
announcement.
disgusting this year. And what's next? It's enough to make a man crazy. As if things aren't bad enough, now I have to be on the lookout for some no good.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
All foreigners and
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermire Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
You want me to bring you a corpse? What's the story there?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll consider it.
Come in. If you've found this place, I'll trade with you.
I need a nap.
Glad we could do business. I'll take that deal. You won't regret it. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. I shouldn't deal with strangers. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our
If only I
new
had a boat of my
Empress,
own. That's the life.
and the imminent arrival of his great...
Let a few blood flies stop us.
Just remember to move slow, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right. We don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin. And another way to get past the wall of light.
You get stung enough, that's it. They'll be laying eggs under your skin. You run, they start to swarm.
Blood flies aren't that hard to avoid if you're careful. Just go slow and avoid the nests.
It's infested, all right. We used to throw rocks at these nests when I was young. Just go slow and mind the distance. Easy.
Had anywhere. I don't know. I don't want to die.
What's going on here?
Hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me welcomes the fight if they find me.
Heresy. The corruption is deep, without limit. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit. Be wary for the agents of the outsider. And save
if you encounter a nest or an infested corpse,
Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters. Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis. But the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Leaving that you would gamble with all the with your very family. If the Abbey is to win, anarchy will befall this. A chaos not seen since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return to the fold. To take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff. The Abbey will not allow the shadows of the void to fall upon you. We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent even one among us from wandering through that endless night, time without end. The peace. Only those who turn from the seven strictures risk an endless existence adrift in the void, the dark sky without stars, the cold, lifeless ocean that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth and sky and all things in between. Trust in the Abbey, my friends. Trust in the Abbey. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world swallows itself by the void, and all manner of things are destroyed. Set a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come to sup with you. Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by the
Rather years here and I'll be twice as rich. Then it's off to Divya. It's just been one gala after another, and the season's just getting started.
Come on.
I moved down from Colorado. Thought there'd be more. Careful!
Where's the body? Go get it.
Hold closest to the 7 strictures. Now sits on the throne in Dunwall, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower. And at the end of it all, the Abbey will stand in the ashes. A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words. She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply, until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver's shop at the edge of town. Each day for a week, she crept back to that place, and there in the cellar she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles burned low. Some small trinkets of bone, and a few coins left by those within the outsider's wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunch and shamble just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us. The girl was taken from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron, and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We harden ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic, and in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer, apart from the flocks entrusted to our care, apart from our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes
Someone's shooting at us. Guess.
I don't want to die!
Someone! Anyone! That's not right!
Protect me! Guards! Someone!
What is on here?
Hey, who is... All right. Guffer!
bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons tested and true. It is off because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the seven strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never doubt that. I say this now to all the faithful in our society. Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbors, and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall, but a succession of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime, shielding you from the outer horrors of the void and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself. Hold closest to the seven strictures. If it is true that a witch now sits on the throne in Dunwall, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire, do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower. And at the end of it all, the Abbey will stand in the ashes. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer.
What's he going on about?
Apart from the flocks entrusted to
Half
our
the
care.
shit they say makes no
Apart from
sense.
those we give our lives
Is that the
to
9
both
strictures?
chastise and
Dumbass.
protect.
It's only 7.
9-7. What's the
this tale
difference?
is told within
It's
our
all dog
mightiest
shit about the
enclaves.
void and the
And
outsider and
it is
living a
told
humble
around
life.
campfires
Nothing
during
I
our
give a
most
rat's
remote
ass about.
pilgrimages. It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the rat plague.
Hey, where are
His
the
name
overseer
may
women?
not be
Why
spoken,
only men?
And
Women
all
are in a
written
special
record of his
clan or
existence has been
something
erased.
apart.
So grave were his errors.
But I don't think they're allowed to get together.
To fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale.
Who's running around?
To once wear the cloth of the high overseer, and to later bear the heretic's bread. The flesh of his...
You're not supposed to be here. I don't want to die. I'll cure the world.